Here we are. I don't know how long this thing's gonna stay up. You know how my phone be with the with the live. If it comes, I'll come back. If it messes up, let's get the commercials out the way. Shout out to all the people who have been seeing the videos on Patreon, the Patreon only videos, which I dropped 5 last week. Shout out to those people following the Patreon. The Patreon is New Regime ENT. That lets me know where my true supporters are at. So don't tell me you're a supporter if you ain't on the Patreon, because those are the people who are physically there supporting me. The TikTok is booming. Oh, the TikTok on fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The TikTok is doing very well. TikTok is Trucker Brown 0, and my old ladies is Way Too Fly Baby. If you're new to this channel, sub, hit the bell. Now we got the commercials out of the way. Shout out to all the people who show support by hitting the Cash App with is Sean Brown, $ on Brown. Listen, I broke the truck maybe. I don't know if I broke the truck or whatever, but it's some type of power unit relay. Now they gotta wait on the piece and Peterbilt issues, man. It's I forget the name of it. PCM. There's a relay to that, and somehow the relay went out, and now I'm stuck. I had to wait on them to get. He said he probably can get one a day. If not, it'll be Monday. So whatever. And I asked him, I was like, what makes something like that go out? He said, man, it just goes out. Just goes out, man. Nothing you can do about it. There's no maintenance you can do to it. It's just, it goes out. So, but it was causing a lot of other issues. It's causing a lot of other issues. So, Tommy, thanks for the $25 to the Cash App. Showing love. Appreciate you, my boy. It just goes out, man. Has anybody here ever had this PCM relay problem with a Packard, with a Kenworth or something like that? So hopefully he'll have it done here in the next, few minutes, and we'll be good to go from there. That's the truth. I've been here since yesterday, and it doesn't seem to be getting any. He still hadn't gotten his hands on it. So it's just a waiting game, man. It's just a waiting game. I am getting paid breakdown, so it's not like I'm not getting paid. It's just I don't like sit. Y'all know me. I don't like sitting, bro. I don't like sitting. I like to get to it. You know what I mean? I don't like just sitting around and doing nothing. And that stuff starts to bother me after a while. But it is what it is. It wasn't nothing I did that made it break down and all that. I ain't do anything, crazy to it. It just, they go out. So now here I am. So there's that. Company handled it pretty swiftly. They didn't make a big deal out of it. They just handled it like, hey, bam, boom, boom. So, yeah, you know what it is, Def Jules. But that ain't the main reason why we're in here. On TikTok, I forget the young lady's name. There was a young lady, because I made a video saying, hey, man, for you to make more money, if you make more, for the people making more money, here's the thing. If you're going in the sleeper, don't stay in the sleeper no longer than 10 hours, and you'll make more money. she proceeds to go in there and say that I'm a rookie. Well, she thought I was a rookie. And she said, that doesn't go for everybody. Now, I could have overreacted. Maybe I did a little bit. But what I don't like about that is that we're talking about math now. We're talking about math. Now, unless you're just local or some type of dedicated situation, there's no way you can fight the simple math of it. She started going into that she's owner-opping or she's some type of a lease person and she don't really make her money on miles, and she just started going all off the deep end and talking about how her father drove trucks and her granddaddy down the county drive trucks, and you just misinformed. How am I misinformed about elementary math? How could I be misinformed about this? Unless you're and she said she was on paper logs. And I'm like, what? You're on paper logs? So now I'm thinking you must be in some type of niche dedicated oil field type of situation. What you're speaking on does not go for, the most of us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused at why you would even speak. So I kind of went off on her. And I try to explain to her that most of the people going to be watching, they're going to be rookies pretty much. And rookies are not coming into the game owner-opping most of the time. They're at 3 or 4 the type of companies. They're going to be on a clock. And everybody doesn't get to get that dream dedicated job out of the gate. So this is where this applies. But she wouldn't stop. Like, she made it. I made a video replying to her comment because that's what you do on TikTok. And she made a video and talking about you one of them dudes that care about followers. And I'm like, lady, what does this got to do with the math? What does that do with the math? Are you guys gonna need anything while you're here? I'm right around the corner. Mr. Trace, no, I'm good, homeboy. I'm good. He can be done at any time, bro. He can be done anytime. You will break down in my city when you. Yeah, you exactly, Def. You're on the regime program. Why are we talking about owner ops and paper laws and what? The fact that it is a clock, the fact that the advice is about the clock should completely regiment it to the rookie status immediately anyway, right? It's like, if you've been in the game, she said she's been in the game 6 years, so everybody should shut up and listen to her 6 years. But you've been in the game 6 years, why would you even care about a video about the time clock? I just didn't get it. Thanks for the $9, homeboy. I understand YouTube takes 50% of that. That's why how y'all hit the Cash App, because it goes straight to the creator. Yeah, I'm the one who made the wave push, so if you see them doing it, they got it from me. But let me tell you why it's ignorant. Because in you wanting to toot your horn, Mr. Owens, like you said, she wanted to toot her horn. And you wanting to toot your horn, you are misinforming a rack of people. If you get out here and be like, I ain't got to be in the sleep for 10 hours. First of all, you don't got to do anything. And something that people are really not understanding, your company will completely let you, mismanage your time. All day, every day. They will completely let you mismanage your time. That is not a you gonna close this?
Oh yeah, I was using the light. We're good.
I got lights, baby. I can cut a light on. Bam. Yeah, that's enough light.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I want to put it in the thingy thing now. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, Robert Wallace, thanks for the $20 on what? How do I turn this sideways? I was looking at me. I got this new holder. I'm gonna tell you all about it. But it is heavy duty, bro. Let's get this about right yonder. And there we go. So these people will let you mismanage your clock. Especially with flatbed. They cool with me missing a Friday. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is like, these people will let you screw all your money up. And don't think they won't. And here go another thing. They won't fire you. They will sit up there and not fire you and have you running around here thinking you're doing the right thing. Yeah, you thinking you're doing the right thing. Like, oh, well, my peoples love me here and all this other type of stuff. You think you just the golden child. No, you're not, bro. Half of the time, these places, they bask in your ignorance, bro. You don't know what you're doing, and it shows. You don't know what you're doing, and it shows. And by the time you really understand what you're doing, you've wasted a bunch of time. You wasted a bunch of time. Facts. So it's like, bro, you understanding. Okay, when I tell you something like 10 hours into sleeper, that's more of a rule of thumb. It's like a gauge to live by. It's a rule of thumb. It's a gauge to live by. So you're looking at it like, you're looking at it like, how do I say this? Someone help me out with this. You're looking at it like, so if you woke up and you seen you was 12 hours, you would get moving. You know what I mean? You like, oh man, I'm over 10. You would get moving. So it kind of keeps you in check to be, to be punctual, to be on, to be on time, to make sure you're not wasting time. That's what you're really worrying about. You're not worrying about if you can. And Boost, I seen you sent me something, man. I ain't see it. Hey, appreciate that. Mr. Melton. You need to be on time. All right, here's another way I can break it down. Even if you're an owner op, you get 1,000-mile load, right? You get 1,000-mile load. If we're running illegal, it's going to take you about 2 days to get there. Why? Because your truck can do about 6+ a day, and we're basing this on 65 miles per hour. 6+ a day, you're at least going to do a full day of running and almost a full day the next day, right? Your appointment is 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. You shut down the first day at 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 3 o'clock in the morning, you can start running. You understand? You can start running and start getting there, get to the place early, hopefully, duck traffic. There's so many benefits to the 10 hours in the sleeper, man. It's so many that, that you can't even quantify, like missing rush hour in the morning, waking up at 3, 4 in the morning and getting 100, 200 miles or past that city that's only 40 miles ahead of you. And you get past that city before everybody wake up. Because what happens once everybody wake up, bro? Everything's going to stop. There's going to be accidents. People act like they can't drive when they sleepy. There's a lot of things that happen. You know what I mean? So you trying to be ahead of the BS. So to say, oh, you don't have to do that. But that's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to do anything. You could do 15 hours in the sleeper every single night. Your company ain't going to fire you. You're just not going to make as much money as the person that don't. And see, these beliefs is what make people come back and say, well, Swift's a crappy company. I didn't make no money. It's impossible to make money at Swift. That's not true, bro. It's just a mathematic untruth. You know what I'm saying? It's a mathematic untrue. I believe, what is Swift giving? 40-something cent a mile? You should be able to make money with 40-something cent a mile if you managed your time. Or you be an owner op or something like that, and you like, I can't seem to get better loads. I can't seem to get better loads. Well, you have to create the opportunity. That's the number one thing no one ever really wants to break down. Create the opportunity, and the way you create your opportunity is with managing time. There is no way any of these dudes on here who's been driving is gonna tell you anything less. Because if you jump on one of my people's in my live right now, and they owner opping, and they trying to get down the road and get it back and get a band, get a bunch of money. They trying to get 1,500 miles down the road and back for the weekend or whatever's going on like that. And he finished his shift. Let's say y'all teaming, and your 10 hours is up, and he think, oh, he's still laying down. You go to sleep, wake up 3-4 hours later, they still sleep. What are y'all gonna think? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you gonna think if that person is still down there sleeping? They slept the extra 5 hours. You went to sleep at the end of yours thinking it's gonna run off to them. Dre Day, I see you, man. You need to hit me. Hold it down always. Appreciate the love on the Cash App. What y'all gonna say if your teammate or student is still asleep 3, 4, 5 hours after her thing is up and she's supposed to be taking? You done went to sleep, woke up, she's still asleep. Or he. Tell me what y'all gonna think. We not doing exactly. We not doing none of that, homeboy. We not doing that, man. You got to get up, Jack. You got to go. Like, you know, what are you doing? The first thing you gonna wake, or you reach down there and you like, okay, shift's over. You know, it took you about 11 hours, whatever. You did your 30-minute break, a little bit of traffic. You look over, it says she been there for 11 hours because you've been running 11 hours. So she already got her 10. So you go to wake her up, or him, and they hit you with that. Oh, no, I don't got to get up. You don't have to do 10 hours in the... What are y'all going to think? What are you talking about? Like, I'm done with my part. You got time to drive. It's time to go. Nah, don't let them tell you that you got to roll out the 10 hours. Like, come on, bro. Y'all not hearing that, bro. Like, what you... No, partner. You got to roll. You got to go. You got to drive. I need y'all right now to pick your phones up. There's an actual UPS delivery brown truck that makes nothing to get last year. I mean, yeah, focusing myself, self-discipline. That's a big one. Early bird get the work. Y'all tell me. Everybody grab their phone and type in right now. What would you do with that teammate or student? What would you do with that teammate or student that slept 2, 3, 4 hours after? I'll give you a better one. If you a fleet owner and you looking at the clogs, and you looking at the logs of one of your trucks, and this person is in it 15 hours at a time, and you wondering why the dude over here is getting 4 turns, and this was getting 2.5, 3. What are you gonna think? First thing you gonna call him? What's going on? What, you running into issues or something like that? Oh no, man, no. You know, I hit traffic, and you know this happened, and then a Willa monster came out, and then I was in Alice in Wonderland, and you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, all right, bro, you just gotta try harder, man. You gotta do something. No, I'm gonna try harder. I'm gonna try harder. And then you go to their logs, and you see 7 days of 13, 14, 15, 12, 16, 15, 13. And you add all them hours up, and you think that's the other 2 times right there. Well, then when you hit them with that, well, look, man, you in the sleeper longer than you supposed to be, and they hit you with that, oh, nah, man, I ain't got to be in the sleeper that. I don't got to be in the sleeper 10 hours. I can be in there longer. You as a fleet owner, what are you going to think? Nah, bro, you got to go. You wasted time. You got to go. you know? And I know there's some sections of trucking that ain't really heavy on the clock work, but it's still good to have the discipline because being early, there's not that many drawbacks to being early or being ahead of schedule. There really isn't. It really isn't. And I need y'all to understand these people out here just saying whatever. Bro, don't get caught up in that, bro. Now you messing with the money. And now you not even, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got this joint so laid out that you know exactly what you need to do. Once you run, see, as a rookie, once you run on this rule for a while, you'll be so sharp, you'll know when you don't need to do it. You'll know that you a reefer dude going to Walmart. They not gonna let you come no more than what? Right. I'm gonna show you how everybody know. How much time early can you be at Walmart reefer? I'll wait. Everybody type it in right now. I'll wait. How early can you be at Walmart reefer? Come on, wait for y'all. Everybody type it. Everybody got a phone. Pick it up, type it. Everybody know. Everybody know. So you get there. Let's say you ran your joint tight, right? And you gonna be there instead of being there 6 in the morning. You gonna be there. You ran it so tight. You gonna be there 6 in the afternoon, the day before. And you gonna say, well, see. But listen, rookies don't need to hear that stuff from you because rookies have the regime on their back. You can tell your DM, or he may even call you and say, hey, bro, you real early. Go to this Walmart, switch trailers with old boy, because he trying to go home, and take the other one. You can't do that if you don't create the opportunity. Tell me, everybody that's happened to, everybody who's been ahead of schedule and then they swapped your load out and you kept going, if that's ever happened to you, say it's happened to me. True, or say true. You ain't gotta type all that. Say true. Yeah, so you created the opportunity. So who's doing better? The guy that was so early, they just swapped him out, told him to keep on going. Who made more money? Or the one who just got there at the nick of time, didn't have a place to park, didn't have this, didn't have that, stressed out, angry at Walmart, angry at the parking situation down the counter, angry at everybody, just mad at everybody. When the only person you should be mad at is who? This guy. You should be mad at you, bro. What are you mad at everybody else for? Buck and Jed, who got only 2 teeth, he there and gone. And you're cutting it close because what happens if you are 30 minutes or an hour late at Walmart, y'all? Everybody who knows, type it in. What happens? What they gonna tell you when you get there? Y'all ain't never been late before. Y'all ain't never ran before. Reschedule. Reschedule. They gonna reschedule you. And that joint gonna be 24 hours. Next day or two. New appointment. Next day. Come on, bro. So when you run it that close, you running popping a tire. You running hitting traffic. You're running hitting the accident. You're running anything. You're so tight. If anything happens, you're late. Anything. Exactly, Def. It turns into stress and cutting up a storm. The point is to develop the discipline. I know you don't want to get up at 4 in the morning. I know you don't want to get up in 10 or 11 hours. But the truth is, the reason why you cannot, the reason why I'm gonna give y'all a gym real quick, okay? Y'all want me to give you a gym? And we're gonna put this out here for the rookies. The old heads know this. The guys been running for a minute. They already figured this out from their own sleep patterns. What is the magic sleep number to getting money people out here on the road? What's the magic sleep number? How many hours of sleep? Woo! Y'all noticing y'all seeing a reoccurring number? It's 6. Every 2 hours of sleep is a REM cycle. 3 REMs, you good. That's 6 hours. That's 6 hours. Okay? So if we take the 6 hours of perfect sleep you should be getting, as if you're getting REM and you're not having problems with waking up and all that stuff. That 6 hours of sleep leaves you with how many hours left in your sleep time of 10 hours? Leaves you with 4. Now you're understanding how those old heads stop the truck. They go inside of the petro and talk smack for 3 hours. They go in there eat. Take them 2 hours to eat because an hour of it talking. They go in there and tell you how they in there talking. They got bills so early. You go in the sleeper and you halfway dealing with depression. You just stuck in the truck, been in the sleeper, the door closed for 14 hours, and you're still tired. How, bro? Because they know after a while of working, they know I'm gonna go ahead and get me some food out of the iron skillet, out the greasy spoon, go back in the truck, call the old lady or something for 30, 40 minutes, have a quick talk. All right, baby, I got to go to sleep. It's about 3 hours and 30 minutes since he done shut down. He done went in and ate and did everything he had to do, shower, talk to this old lady. He gonna lay down, do whatever he does to relax. Ain't my business, you know what I'm saying? He gonna fall asleep. He gonna wake up in 6 to 6.5 hours, or depending on his appointment. He gonna wake up ready to go, walk in, get his coffee, bam, he's there on time. He's there on time, bro. He's there on time. It's not that hard. And when I hear a person say, "Oh, nah, man, you ain't got to do that," first thing he tells me, you don't know how to run your clock, bro. You don't know how to run your clock. Oh, well, see, what it is you company, you worry about mouths. Bro, owner ops run their clock better than company people do. They have more on the line, bro. Am I right or wrong? How would you be responsible for the truck, responsible for the profit coming in, and then you get relaxed on your time? That don't make no sense. Right, they got more stuff to worry about. So you go to owner op and a lease, and then you just let your stuff relax. You stop being, you know, on time. You stop being punctual. You stop being disciplined. That don't make sense. Y'all tell me where I'm wrong at, bro. Y'all tell me where I'm wrong. You ain't wasting no time. Because now ain't nobody there forcing you to do anything. It's on you. You don't get there on time. They have the ability to charge you and all type of stuff. All day. All day, man. All day. I didn't even get into the sleep at the shipper because a lot of y'all reefer, you can't. Appreciate that, homeboy. I was out here flexing. Southern life. But, you know, that's all I be wanting to say to y'all, man. You got to do what you're supposed to do, bro. And I feel like there's too many bad role models telling you crap that just flat out ain't true, my dude. It ain't true, man. See, at 6:30 to 7 hours, 7 should be round max, bro. Another thing y'all ain't paying attention to that 6 is that if you do 6, you'll be sleepy enough the next day to go right back to sleep. If you sleep 8, 9, 10, 11 hours, then you start running to that person, well, I can't get to sleep. You can't get to sleep because you're sleeping too long. I do my 6 hours when it's time to shut down, man. I'm about out. I sit around, watch me some TV a little bit, and then I'm out of here. You can't get to sleep. And a lot of y'all boo love. I know what it is, man. Don't think I don't know the truth. The truth. Exactly, Travis. You may be pre-planning all type of stuff, but y'all boo loving. You getting on here, you sugar shoeing, you shit shoeing, hollering at biddies on the gram. Phil, my guy, hit the Cash App for the 30. I believe he's the top freaking contributor right now. Phil is the captain now. Hit the Cash App. Appreciate the love, Phil. You know what it is. But a lot of y'all shit shooing. You're on the phone. You know. You think I don't know y'all FaceTiming and video chatting? And when you turn the video chat on, the woman on there is in a pub just bucket naked. And then you doing that for 3-4 hours. You ain't getting down the road, bro. You got to be on time. You got to be prompt, Jack. You too busy looking through inappropriate pictures on Instagram, or are you too busy sitting up chatting, gossiping, and all that? Or if you're one of the people in a toxic relationship, you're arguing all night. Arguing about this, arguing about that. All these things wasted energy on your time management, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. It's nothing else, man. It's nothing else. All that stuff is distracting your focus, bro. Hugo Garcia beats out. Oh, Nick Willis and Hugo Garcia beats out Willis. Says 40. I'm the big dog now. Shut Willis down. Willis, y'all Shades fresh, my guy. Hey, listen. You gotta know somebody that knew somebody that had somebody to get these. So, I got the freshest shades in the truck. You know what I'm saying? But here go the truth. Discipline is when the clock is running and when the clock is not running. When the clock is running and when the clock is not running. You on home time. Let's say you're out for a week. You come home for the weekend down the county. You go back to work. You got to be at the truck Monday. When are you back at work? When do you start making moves to be successful? Do you start making moves that Monday morning? Willis dropped us another 10 cents. I almost dropped my crown for a second. Huh? Do you start making moves? Thank you, Jake. No. Is it at the bare minimum that Sunday before you go back Monday, you getting stuff in order? Right? Already. Your clothes is washed. That's preparation. Your clothes is washed. All your affairs was in order. You went and seen what you had to see. You made sure your vehicle was good. You checked your vehicle. If your vehicle needed oil changes, you did it during that time. You got all that together. Now, you could sleep in your bed all the way to a certain time and then drive your car to the yard. You can do that. Or you could say, all right, yeah, you can say goodbye and go to the truck the night before and fall asleep in the truck and wake up and just go. Look, Jake said it before I even got it out. Be in the truck Sunday night. This little bit of gourglanja giblets, these little bit of giblets, that joint, listen, it quantifies into your check. Owner op or not. It quantifies into your check. So when you just pulling into the yard, we'll say you pull into the yard 7:38. But Highway Journey went there and went to sleep last night. Right? Dre Day. Dre did 60 to beat the regime, takes the crown now. I see you, Dre, on the Cash App. He's the big dog now. Highway Journey is just gonna wake up, you know, do what she gotta do, hit the bathroom at the terminal, wherever you at, come back. She gonna wake up 4:35, boom, boom. By 6, the vehicle's moving. Even if the appointment's at 8, by 6, the vehicle moving. You understand that? Because you'll say, well, the appointment ain't till 8. But all the people who do van, though, you go to the wrong place. It could be a line wrapped around that joint. And since you came in at 7:25, you at the back of the line. Now it's going to take you how long to get to the front of that dang on line? Now you don't hit the door to 9 o'clock. You don't get out of there till 11. The Highway Journey just slipped in and out. Willis sends 100 and says, y'all need to put... Willis, why are you so freaking ratchet, bro? Y'all need to put some respect on my name. Willis, my guy. It's okay, bro. It's okay. All right? Like, sometimes people gonna take your spot, bro, Ham. Just let it happen, dog. Like, you ain't got to be so forceful about it, dog. He just got so aggressive. Like, 100, put some respect on my name. Hugo sends for us, I need that crown. So right now it's between Hugo and what's your boy name? Willis. I gotta meet up with Willis too, man, because I'm gonna have Willis. I'm trying to do a video with Willis where you put me on some specialized pointers and stuff like that, man. I give respect where it's due. But now you in front. Highway Journey already gone. She already down the road. Listen, Highway Journey listening to SWV, past the traffic, singing her song, having a ball. She makes it out of the city before the traffic gets too crazy. You don't get out of there till 9/11, bro. Shh. She hit the road. And this matters even if you're dedicated, bro. Because one thing about dedicated, y'all jump over dedicated like it's going to be easier. Them times on dedicated are tight. Can I get a witness? Someone tell me how tight them dedicated times is right now. Why they thinking y'all don't work? Come on. Dedicated people testify. Y'all can't miss nothing, can you? I'll wait on it. There's some dedicated people out there that tell you, man, this ain't no walk in the park. David, I see you. They ain't no joke. Tell them. And you thinking, well, I'm gonna go home and be dedicated, because then I don't gotta be disciplined. What are you talking about? They got hard appointments, bro. They gotta fit all that into 5 days and be back, bro. They are on time. And you think you couldn't fit? Let me tell you something. Time management is easy as OTR. If you can't figure the OTR time management down, you dang sure ain't about to figure out the regional and dedicated. You dang sure can't figure that out. Even if you go over there, they're going to boot you off, huh? They're going to boot you off. Oh, man, what are you doing? How many of y'all on dedicated is taking 14, 15 hours in the sleeper, bro? You're not doing... No. Because y'all trying to get home. Highway Journey says $30 and says preach. That's how tight them is. You had to send me $30 and say preach. Just, they look. Right now, David the trucker is catching the aneurysm. You're burning the clock. You're burning that clock up, man. Thank you. Trigger says, as dedicated, I almost have to predict traffic. I guarantee you, Trigger ain't sitting in the sleeper 14 hours. He could have got up at 3 and beat traffic, but he waited to leave at 8. But because I can. Harriet said. Stop it, bro. Never. 10 hours only. Man, y'all rookie better pay attention to these comments, but they're not lying to you. For all them dudes who running in OTR right now thinking, I'm going to dedicate, then I'd be good. You're going to go over there, they're going to work you to death. They're going to work you to death. They're going to get you some tight crap that is almost illegal, but is nearby illegal. You have to work some magic. You understand? and you ain't gonna be able to handle it. You gonna feel like, damn, I'm running harder than I did OTR. Duh. Do you think OTR people work harder than dedicated and local people? They do not, bro. Stop. Local people, dedicated people, LTL people, physically, mentally, time managemently work harder than OTR people. Bro, everybody knows it. Y'all tripping, man. Right. And you ain't gonna make it home. You get 700 miles away on some dedicated joint. You miss that appointment, you're not getting home Friday. Now you're all messed up. Off one simple rule. 10 hours in the sleeper and go. Everybody else understand it. But you. Everybody else understand it, bro. Thank you. You got to be calculated. 30-minute breaks. Be just that. Oh, Travis done brought up 30-minute breaks. How many of these people out here taking an hour and a half, 30-minute breaks, bro? That's not good time management. If I look at your drive line or your drive shift and you stop, unless you're flatbed, step deck, specialized, where they're requiring you to stop every 2-3 hours to check the load. I gotta be specific with y'all because y'all say, oh, I dropped the load all down the county, but TB told me not. Look, no, I ain't say that. I didn't say that. If you have something that requires you to stop, like here, you gotta stop and log that time where you look at the load. They're expecting that every 2.5, 3 hours. If you're not doing that, if you're a van driver, OTR, and this is a drive day where you're just gonna wake up and drive and shut down, right? There is no reason for you to have been on break 7, 8, 9 times. None. I don't care who you are, bro. So you're on break 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 15, 20, 30, hour and a half, 16, 12, 30. You all that. You about 3.5 hours of stopping for nothing. Stopping for nothing. On top of the 3-4 hours you wasted in a sleeper. Dude, you're at like 6 hours behind. Highway Journey is smoking you. Then you'll come around here, get on the camera and say, it's a man's job. Come on now. It's basic math, bro. It's subtraction. It's the 3 R's. Read, write, arithmetic. Subtraction, multiplication, and division. That's it. That's all it is. Yes, that on. Oh, man. I know that hurt, bro. Oh, that hurt so bad, bro. I'm not trying to talk about you, Brian. Brian, I'm not picking on you, bro. I didn't know that you was messing up your clock. What about the P break? Listen, man, I'm not telling you to stop on the side of the road because the side of the road is dangerous. I'll tell you this. Rest areas over truck stops for P breaks. Anybody disagree with me? You can slide into a rest area. So a rest area, it can take you three minutes. Boop, back in the truck. It's just a swivel back on the road. You go into that truck stop, you could be 16 minutes before you can get out of the truck. If that line for the fuel line way down way around the corner. Listen, I wasn't gonna bring on the P while driving because that's how we did it back in the day. Get you a Gatorade bottle, biggity bam, and you good. But if you stop at a truck stop just to pee, you are drastically wasting your time. You're drastically wasting your time. $8 to $12 for a break tops. That's tops. Look at all the people. That's how you know that some of this stuff it's universal, dude. It's numbers, bro. It's numbers. You can't do the opinion thing with numbers, bro. Numbers are what they are. Yeah, Gatorade bottle, one of them tall body armor water bottles, that's a fact. So it's one of those things where you're just creating disciplines and creating different tricks and tips and skills, which will all eventually trickle down to you being at the top of whatever place you're at as far as making money. Once you learn these disciplines and you hear somebody without them complain they're not making no money, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? I guarantee you there's somebody at the company I'm at right now. This company is giving 65 cents. You can drive for 6 months. No flatbed experience. Come to the company I'm at right now and get 65 cents out of the gate. If you tell me you can't make no money with 65 cents, bro, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? You're not running, bro. You're not driving. You're not, bro. You're not driving. You're not driving, my dude. And I'm looking at a division at this same place I'm at right here. That's 70 something cent a mile. How can you not make no money with that, bro? You're just not driving or something. You're not doing. I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it, man. I'm about to go in here and make about to make a Patreon video. It's gonna be Patreon only. I did 5 last week. I'm gonna try to do 5 this week for only Patreon people. Patreon is new regime, ENT. The Trevors and the Willises, they seen me drop them. They seen what's going on. They also get a first look at what goes to Patreon and comes here, because everything I do here goes to Patreon first. So they're kind of ahead of the curve on a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna have a sit down real talk with that. That's gonna be on Patreon only. The real support comes from the Patreon. Those are the people who steady support me, who steady know what's going on with me. I appreciate the love. All my Patreon people, straight up shout out to you. On top of that, TikTok is booming. I just wanted to put that out there because I hate the fact that there's so many that people can still try to listen. You don't have to like me. I don't need you to like me. But when you go against math because of your dislike, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. I don't agree with you doing 800 miles in a shift. It means 2 things. You ran illegal or you ran too fast. Either way, it's stupid. Okay? Either way, it's stupid. We'll get it together. Willis, if you want some subs, all you do is hit me, bro. I done got you going, bro. You know, so that's it, man. Some stuff is universal. Some stuff is just flat out, it don't matter, man. Listen, the foundation is what holds up all the rest of the other stuff y'all be talking about. And like I said, this year we went back to the basics. Back to the basics. Something that's tangible, that the new people are subbing every day, that they can take and use. You understand? It don't matter what you like. A person's more than that. This is the real stuff. Thank you. Definitely illegal. The real stuff. Do not fall into these pockets of super macho-ness that tell you 800 miles a day is something that is something that you should be aspiring to. Listen, bro. The truth is, your super singles ain't rated no more than 63 miles an hour anyway. Half of y'all. A lot of y'all with the mega carriers and rookies. You ain't supposed to be going over 63 miles an hour anyway. And if you, I went at least, I don't see how you running your truck that high and burning your fuel. There's so many reasons why you shouldn't be going that fast. Well, that's a whole nother day. Thank you. All I'm trying to do is hit 6. 6 is a productive day. 6, 10 hours in the sleeper only can get you anywhere in the country in a proper time. It's facts. If you're going 65 miles an hour and you're still ending up late and you're at a mega carrier, you're screwing up. Because 90% of mega carriers book their loads at 55 miles an hour. That's why they're unforgiving when you call them and tell them you're late. Because they know you did 2 things. You did a couple of breaks that were too long, or you were in the sleeper way too long. One of them things. They already got it figured out, bro. They already know what's going on. Don't do drugs. Be happy. Thanks to everybody who subbed to the Patreon. We out here, we're doing the best we can to give good content that helps people, that helps you do better. What's the main thing Trucker Brown tells you? Don't do drugs. Don't do it. Don't drink alcohol, okay? Pull your pants up. Pay your bills. Pay your taxes. Be good to your fellow man. I'm out, E5. Dowdy! That's just Detroit.